Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Miss Lillian's No X Chuckmate page. I'm now here in Tennessee to spread the love and spread all the I mean, in Texas. I think there's a little mouse whispering in my ear. But anyways, I just wanted to get into, I'm here in Texas with Crysta, and we'll be doing a lot of really cool projects. And, well,
Hello, it's my video.
oh, it is?
Yeah.
Today's your day.
Okay, move.
Oh, poop.
Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Miss Lillian's page. I am Crysta, Litter2Glitter, and as with me is my girl Sue. She is here in Texas. So today, what we are going to be doing, we've got two chatty chicks. She says, "Hey, y'all," and Delania says, "Hey, beautiful ladies." Hey, Delania. And two chatty chicks says, "I am here. I'm so glad you're here, Renee." So, okay, we are back on the music cabinet because Sue and I have a lot of huge projects coming up for you guys. Let me just give you a small little rundown of what we're going to be doing. And since Sue's not using the stool anymore, I'm going to put my laptop up here because I'm sure you can see puppies. Puppies are everywhere. We are back on the music cabinet. We're going to finish this up because why, Sue? Why are we finishing?
Because we need to clear this room out. There's a bunch of projects that really need to get done, photographed, and put up on the site so we can start a dozen other projects we've picked up just this week.
And also, my husband keeps saying that he can't finish his music room because this piece isn't ready yet. So I'm going to finish this piece, and he has no excuse. Absolutely none. Because this piece will be done and moved into the music room. Okay, so Sue's going to be doing a little bit here in a few minutes up top, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be going over top coats today because I am going to be using my satin luster in, well, it's satin. It's satin luster in satin. It's kind of redone.
And might I add, she about had a coronary trying to find it before this live, so.
I did. It was a mild coronary, but I almost had coronary. So I am going to be using satin on this. Now, let me tell you what my thought process is and where we're going. Let me see if I can. I don't want to move the camera, but I've got some metallic transfers on here that are by Prima, and they look like the treble clef. And what's going to happen is Sue's moving it. Okay, you can really see it now. Oh, there you go. You can see some of them here. Yeah, you can see them. And yeah, and there. Let me move it. You can see. Yeah, you can see them on there. All right. So I need to seal these because Renee from Two Chatty Chicks, if you guys remember a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away when Crysta still had sanity, she sent me a bunch of these that I used metalsmith on and patinaed them. And I need to glue them on. Now, I do have some more of these transfers, but I didn't want to throw transfers all over it and then not be able to put these on. So what I'm going to be doing is clear coating, letting it dry, and then I will glue these babies on. I'm going to put the hardware on, and then I will glue these on so that way I'm leaving room for my hardware. Then these will get glued on. And also, I wanted these to be the finish. I did not want any shine on the patina, so I'm not adding top coat to this. Now, once I get these on, and I see that I may want to put more of the music stickers or transfers on there, I can do that, and then just clear coat over those, just those areas, the transfers, and we will be good to go. So I've got a bunch of these. And there you go. And just so you know, we are still working on the mushroom cabinet. Let me see if I can see it's up there. And we're going to be finishing that up because we have a lot to show you guys. So, Sue, what are you doing up there?
I'm adding Miss Lillian's burnt umber glaze, and I'm going to let it kind of soak in a bit before I wipe it back.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to pop this out. And then I'm going to show you, because that's what the top looks like. And just adding the burnt umber glaze to the top. And then she's going to let it sit a minute. And then she'll wipe it back, which will give it a nice shine.
Now, full transparency, we could not find the stain that we needed because of doing the convention and everything. It seemed to get buried. So this was our next best choice for this finish.
No, 100% transparency is that we moved everything in the studio around, and when I went back, I could not find it. I know it's here. It wasn't because of the convention. It was, we have moved everything in the studio, guys. Renee says, I can't wait till y'all get both of those finished. Okay, so let's go over top coats, shall we? I know I did this a few weeks ago. While I'm top coating, I'm going to take out all my drawers. And see, again, I've got my zip ties on them, so it's easy to pull. But I want to make sure that I'm getting in these side pieces, and then I'm getting it underneath this little lip. So I wanted you guys to see where we were. And it's on rollers. So as I am pulling, it is deciding to be a little bare. But I'm going to pull these all out so I can get it. Eek. And it's on my rollers, guys. It's on my dollies. So as I'm pulling, it is rolling. Yeah, Sue's got her foot on it now. Thank you, Sue.
Aim to please, girl.
Yeah. I knew I brought you out here for a reason. Oops, one more drawer. And this is done in my signature colors. This is Boho Queen, a Bohemian Queen, and then this is Wisteria. And all the drawers, I've got Sweet Pea, Seaside Gray, and another drawer is one of my favorites, Misbehave. So,
What's that, Crysta?
because it's it speaks to me.
Yeah.
Can we just go with that? It speaks to me?
Yeah.
Can we just leave it there? Okay. So, oh no. Renee says, oh no. Oh my gosh, Sue has some glaze on her shirt.
Where?
Oh, right there. On your belly.
Well, wouldn't be normal if it didn't.
It wouldn't be a day in the studio if it
no
wasn't.
paint shirt.
Yeah. So let's talk top coats. Sue, what is your top tips for top coating?
Oh gosh, top tips for top. That's a tongue twister. Well, I definitely like a clean, dry, well-cured surface before I put it on. But I like different clear coats for different projects as well, and I think satin is the most well-rounded.
Yes, I am a satin girl as well. I like most of the pieces in, the only one that I really like when I need high gloss on that is the candy piece that I did a few, 2 months ago, I think it was. I did the candy piece that's in my living room, if you guys remember that one. But satin is what I normally do use. I like to use a good, soft, synthetic brush with my top coats.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I also like, you'll see me putting it on in areas and just making sure that it's covered. And then you'll see me go back with one long stroke. And that is, again, Miss Lillian's is self-leveling, and it is amazing. But I do like to get that one long stroke, and that way you'll maybe see where it stops and starts. Also, one thing that I have noticed, and this is top coats across the board, I will not top coat if it is raining.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is a big one. For some reason, the humidity in the air will sometimes make it cloud, and we don't like cloud. And so I make sure that I've got a good day and that it's not gonna, it's not on the way or anything else, that it is going to be a nice day. So I know that Renee is on and some others. If you are a Miss Lillian's home studio partner, or if you are a retailer, please put in your page so people can follow you. Now, Renee, since you're on here, question that I have is, do you have any tips or your go-tos for top coating. Always, please make sure that when you're using transfers that you do apply a top coat before you do anything else. Glaze, if you use,
What? It needs to be water-based.
yes, use water-based polyacrylic top coat before you do anything else.
And why is that, Crysta?
Because if not, they will crack, Sue.
And they will break down the sticker.
Yes. And so if you want to use an oil-based or anything like that, if you want to use glaze, make sure that you use a top coat. So Renee just put in something that I've got a question mark. Maybe I didn't see the comment that goes with it. She says, hope you're doing okay. And I didn't see a corresponding message to that. But Renee says, if doing dark colors, sometimes I will add a little bit of the color to the top coat, mostly onyx. Yes, that is a great tip. Yes. What happens is your clear coats sometimes, when you're doing dark colors, it is good to put a little bit in there and make it nice and pretty. And then also I go around and I check for drips and dips.
Yeah, good lighting is a plus too.
Yes. Now for me, I am doing this piece for me, for my husband. And do I want it to look amazing? Yes. But one of the things that I will do if I am doing a commissioned piece is I will actually set up my ring light. Of course, I'm using my ring light right now to video on, but I will set my ring light up off to kind of the side, like more like right in this area. And I will use that light because I can look down it and see where it's wet to make sure that I am not missing any areas whatsoever. So that is one of my tips for the top coating, and to make sure that you get a good, solid coat.
Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people would probably ask, I did all that, it cured, I have drips and I have streaks, now what do I do?
It was okay, so answer it. What do you do?
Well, depending on what it is, if it's a drip, I would take a really fine sandpaper or a finishing pad and try to level it off and then reapply. Clean that off and then reapply. If it's streaks, same thing. I have taken, a finishing pad or a fine grit sandpaper and smoothed it out, or steel wool.
I was going to say the 000 steel wool is good for leveling out, or higher. Yes. Oh, she said it's to Delania. For some reason, I'm not seeing Delania's comments on. I saw her first one, but I haven't seen, or maybe I missed it. I'm sorry, Delania. You know I love you, girl. We do have some news that I am allowed to share because we talked to her today. We have talked to Stacy Aquan. She is currently in Liberia awaiting her flight to Sierra Leone to come back to the States. And she's doing very well. She told us some stories that just out of joy made Sue and I tear up yesterday. Yeah. And so that is, I can't wait for her to get back on soil. And Stacy is on her way back to the States, and we've heard from her. She's doing well, and she had an absolutely amazing time, and we are so glad. We can't wait to get our hands on Stacy. And again, with my what
Drip.
Where'd I get?
Yeah, all these.
Oh, right in there?
Yeah. Oh, we got it everywhere. Let me see that.
Get it. Oh, on the side. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the side
yet. You have a good drip there. Just see, it can happen to anybody, even the professionals.
Remind me again, this was a good idea. No,
I don't want to stand later.
woman, I love you. Hush, woman. All right, I'm trying to get you guys level in there. All right, so I am going over drawer number 1. This one's easy because it's small and I can pick it up. And on this, the original hardware, I'll show you guys. Let me put that down where, let me show you guys up close and get it. You can see there's little dents in it right there. And going backwards on my camera right there. And that is where the screws go in. And so if a little bit pulls in there, I'm not worried about it because the hardware is going to cover that right back up. I'm not worried about it pulling in there. So if that happens and you're going to put the original hardware back on, don't worry. It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Delaney says, I'm okay just dealing with being flared up from going to South. Yeah, Delaney is having a go of it. Renee says, y'all are cracking me up. And Delaney says, y'all are cracking me up. And Renee says, I know, too funny. So, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, are you done on the top sweetness?
I am.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this out real quick up the tripod, which I've got to stop doing this to you guys. Every video I set up the tripod and I'm like, I am not going to move the tripod today. It's in a perfect position. And then life happens and I move it 15 times. Sorry about that. But if Sue is done, this, you remember how weathered it looked? And that is just with burnt umber glaze. It looks amazing. Definitely a difference. So I'm going to put you guys back in the tripod and hopefully not knock myself offline. And then I'm going to tilt you guys down. There we go. And now y'all can, I do like to pull, I will top coat the sides here in just a minute. But I do like to pull the drawers out when I top coat them, if at all possible, just because what happens, Sue's going to work on my tripod and my angles because I want them to see down here. Down. Now, no, other way. There we go. And tilt. There we go.
Well, it's in there.
And I just heard something like somebody was here. I heard
And my dog must be in the bathroom.
Sue locked Mylo in the bathroom. Okay, so drawers flat.
Oh, Shorty.
Oh, my husband's home. All right, so drawers flat just because you don't have to worry about it dripping and running down the sides. Renee says I'm drunk now.
Sorry, Nene.
Renee says have to run, but have to head to church for vacation Bible school. Girl, you handle that. And I wish you all the luck. So, and we can hear the puppies. So again, I'm going to go up the sides. And then, honey, we're getting this done. So you have no excuses to get your music playroom man cave together. We're almost done with it. And he just come and giggled and kept walking. Oh, yeah, you just had to come in and get the dogs involved.
You'd think he had a pocket full of bones just now.
I know. And so we're going to just go across. Make sure I've got good coverage. And then let me get it all the way over. Making sure, because it's going to make your paint look like it is wet. And I'm going right up to those zip ties that I'll cut off to put my hardware back on. And that way, if I get some on the zip tie, not a big deal. It is being cut off anyway. And then I will go back and in a long stroke as well as I can up to zip tie and back over to the other side. we are going to long strokes all the way across, and that is going to make sure that you don't have those start-stop marks in them. So, as you can tell, we are moving right along. Okay, now y'all saw that, and that was the Seaside Gray drawer. This is the Misbehave drawer. Again, one of my favorites. Poor thing. This thing has been sitting for a while and needed some love and attention. You can see how it's really going. Yeah, we're good on the camera angle. It's really going to make that color pop. Pop, pop. You know, oh God, music has been in my head all day. Do y'all remember that song, Pop Music? Pop, pop, pop. Okay, it was from the 80s. Anyway.
I wasn't born yet.
You weren't born. Whatever. And so you can really see the difference with that satin top coat. Got you guys a good angle on that. And it's going to give me an extra coat of protection on my transfers and make sure that anything we do past this is not going to affect my transfers. And making sure, and then again, long, even. And then that way it's not going to be an issue. So that is the top coat over Misbehave. And you've seen it over Wisteria. I've just got 2 more drawers. I've got my 1 more Wisteria. And then I have my Sweet Pea drawer. And then we are going to let this sit. And hey, you're not a bad helper when you know you're not trying to take over.
Well, you know, when you're a painter, you know what you need done.
Yes, ma'am.
Makes a difference.
And so moving right along, so Wisteria. And then also I think at this angle you guys can really see the metallic transfers as well. So let us know what you're working on. Sue, do you have I do not in my head, and I forgot to put it in the description. I know that if you do a what, $1.99 or $2.99, what is it, order, you get free shipping.
I thought it was $49 free shipping.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Which is a heck of a deal. I don't know too many people do that.
No.
For all in one thing?
Yes. And so I will look that up and try to add it to the description. And if you guys are wondering what Sue's doing, she's over there working on mushrooms. And we are going to hit that cabinet next. And then we will be, as many of you have seen on, we have another type of paint that is being released, and we thought that our box came in today, but Barry Post Office closes at noon because it's only open 4 hours a day, and we got the notice after
the distress signal.
The distress signal, and so Sue ran down there for the live, and so yeah, it'll be put in our box tomorrow. So we do have some of that coming in for. So look for a happy mail sometime tomorrow after we get the box. If not, we will definitely get it Wednesday. And we will be showing you guys all of the colors in the new line. And then you will see Sue and I have several projects in the works that we will be using that paint on. Do you want to give them any hints of what you've got lined up?
I have a huge piece of wall art.
She's got a huge canvas.
Upcoming, I think you and I'm going to need your help to do it, but I'm going to paint the rims on my truck.
Yes, she wants to paint the rims on her truck.
I want to give it a hardcore test.
Yes. Are you going to do that on the new paint, or are you going to do that with the chalk
It'll probably be the Onyx, the original black.
Okay, so you're gonna do that in the chalk paint,
Yeah,
not
yes.
this new paint.
Yeah. With the new paint, oh gosh, all I can say is I do want to do that big boho 70s dresser,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have that huge canvas.
Yes, we have a huge canvas that she's gonna be. Well, we're all working on stuff here. It's gotten to we're working together, so I don't know what
We have a good stock of projects. We have a jewelry armoire. That we
Jewelry
can use
armoire.
product on.
Yes. And next week, I know, well, it might be on Whiskey and Women or it might be next week. I'm not saying this because he's in the building. I was going to say this anyway. But my amazing husband, try to get this a little bit. There you go. Doesn't look like we're falling off the face of the earth. My amazing husband this weekend, we took Sue to Waxahachie. And he bought me this amazing set of wings. See these? And so I'm waiting for another box to come in, and we are going to be neon metal smithing these, and then we're also going to be using the Miss Lillian's sparkle on it and top coats on it. And knowing us, gilding jewels as well, because, well, it's us, guys. I mean,
Yeah, you've got a super cool idea for using them.
yes, what, honey?
Did you tell them that she's been playing with the wood burning too?
No, that we'll do that one later. That's not Miss Lillian.
Right.
Poof, be gone off with you.
Yeah.
She just put glaze on that. Don't, wow.
I got food.
So he just set that on top.
Yeah. It'll be ready.
I got food.
Breathe, breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, so that is what we have coming up. Sue, do you have a date for your next video yet?
I do, but I don't remember. It's I believe next week.
Okay, so sometime next week, we believe, is Sue's. I will be back on the Miss Lillian's page next Tuesday. Join Sue and I at 7 Central Time on Thursday for Painting with Whiskey and Women. We will be joining you guys. We've got so much coming up for you guys now that Sue's here. It has been amazing, but it's been very hard that we've been keeping the secret from you guys, but there is so much coming up. Can you get down here? Should I put the camera up so people don't have to look at your legs? I want them to see you. So she's here, and we've got a lot coming up for you guys. You're going to see a lot of insanity, a lot of Feral Housewife stuff, and Miss Lillian's is absolutely amazing. We will see you guys, well, Thursday. Is this important for my video?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And tell them that if anybody's in the area or wants to come down, they're welcome to come stay and play.
Yes. Shorty, we are going to be opening up a boot camp here and a painting retreat. So if you want to let us know if you will be in the Texas, Dallas area or you want to, let us know. We've got room at the inn. You can stay here and paint with us.
And if anybody knows of a nice place with booths for rent indoors, you were looking for an upper end place to rent for a store. To
Yes.
sell our Miss Lillian's products.
Yes, yes, yes. And so we're looking for a spot to put Sue's Mylo and Picasso in a vendor mall here in Dallas, Ennis, Waco, Waxahachie, Corsicana. And so if you know anything down in this area, please ask them to get in touch with us. So guys, we will see you soon. Much love. Bye. Bye, guys. Do I need to help you up?